Tampa in the salsa scene, going out, dancing salsa, and being around all these beautiful women. And they say, how or why are you single? Okay, and they ask that like it's a crime to be single these days. I mean, it's not a crime, but what it is there's nothing wrong being single. There's nothing wrong having a connection. See, I did not say attachment. There is a lot wrong having an attachment. So, how can you have a connection without attachment? If we were taught since we were little that when you love someone, when you're in love with someone, when a man is chasing a woman, when a man is doing all this chase, he wants to be attached. He's looking for attachment. But that's bad. That's not good. You should not be looking for attachment. And I'll tell you how you can have a connection without having an attachment. It's very, very possible. They're very different. So imagine two pieces of electronics, communications, or if we're doing a router to router, things like that, we're connecting to API. A little bit of a geek, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the word handshake. For example, when two electronics are trying to connect to each other, there's something called a handshake. Basically, it's a permission. Hello, I'm trying to connect with you. Here are my parameters. Tell me your parameters. And if they're not the same, I'll match the parameters so you and I can have a connection. Now, this connection happens gracefully, and when one of the electronics is done having the connection, the other one cuts it off gracefully. Want to connect again? There is a request for a handshake, and when that happens, then the other party says, here's here's my handshake, here are my parameters." So it happens gracefully, on, off, gracefully. Attachment in those terms is when the connector tries to force the connectee. When you try to force that handshake, guess what happens? The connectee or the person or the equipment that you're trying to connect to goes on a pause or stops and resets the connection. And this keeps on happening over and over because you are forcing it. So, how do you have a connection without having an attachment as a man? Here's how: a connection is not forced, attachment comes with ownership. When you feel attached to someone and you are with this person, it could be anything, it could be something material, but you're attached to it. You have a sense of ownership over this person, over this material thing, over anything, over this stupid car or the stupid house. You feel like you have an entitlement to this connection. So you do not let the person that you are thinking you're attached to grow or be themselves. Because everything that person does, you want it to be in your direction. And if it's out of your direction because you are the attached one, you're gonna feel like that person is going away. You're gonna feel that person. You're going to feel like that person is going the other way. You're going to feel like that person is getting away from you, and that's when the red light pops up because you're attached. You are not connected. You are treating your connection as if you own the connection. You don't own the connection. Connection is something that is created when you and the other party agree to a handshake. So treat your connection with freedom. A connection must have freedom in order for the connection to flow gracefully.